Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And today is Thursday, and this is the last day for KS Craft. Tomorrow is Friday, and Friday is my day, and people have asked to see the spinners sliders that I got last week, so we're going to try and make something using those. And also I said I was going to do something with the stencils that I got last week, so going to try and do something with that tomorrow. And if I get any other new personal haul in between now and then, because you never know what's going to arrive in the mailbox, then I'll certainly do that. But today for KS Craft, and I've already made this one, I've done the Frankie head because, yes, I think it's cute. Somebody said to me, how can Frankenstein be cute? Well, I think this one is. It's quite nice. And the other one we're going to make is the witch bag topper. So first up, I'm going to show you my Frankie. And there he is. Isn't he gorgeous? Handsome fellow, yes. You can see the ladies just lining up for him. Well, anyway, what I actually did that's different to KS Craft is the stitching that you see up here. You have to cut your Frankenstein 3 times if you want 3 colours, and then piece all the bits back in. So when I cut white to do the eyes, I ended up with a bit of white stitching, and I thought that looked nicer down there for the mouth. So that's what I did differently. I don't know if that's blurred or not. Oh, spooky. Oh, there we go. A nice close-up of Frank. There he is. Uncle Frank. Yep. Gave him little white pupils there in the middle just to highlight his eyes, but I just like that white bit on his mouth. Now this is a great size. You could actually punch a hole there and put a ball chain or just a piece of twine. Nice little cute necklace for boys or girls for Halloween, but it would also make an awesome earring. So you could actually make a pair of earrings, punch a tiny little hole, and then put your fish hook through, and you know, dazzle the people. You could use glossy accents or UV resin if you wanted to make it shiny, and it's got a lovely plain back, so you know there's nothing unsightly to look at if you wanted to use it for a piece of jewellery. But I just think he's gorgeous. Yeah, he'd look great on a skeleton body too. That would you know, be hilarious really. Right, so what I'm going to do is find some Halloween colours. I'm going to rush off and die cut that, and we're going to put that one together. I'll be right back. Right, well that was nice and quick, and I've just got Frankie there just looking in on the proceedings. I might actually leave him there throughout Halloween, yeah. And there is a right way and a wrong way to do this. This is the back, this is your front. Now your front is your witch facing to the right. Now the reason for that is because your witch die cut faces right. So she's going to go on there. Now I'm just doing it slowly as usual so that you can see what's what. So she fits on there, but the first element that goes on is the moon. So you have to get your moon on there and position it where you want it. That gets glued on first. Your witch goes on top of there. Whoops. Let's try and line that up. And then you get a little hat piece, which, you know, could be any colour that you choose. And then the broom, which of course can be any colour you choose too. I've chosen lime green. These are just all colours that I've got by my die cutting machine at the moment. And you get a little piece for the broom handle, which goes here. Oh, that's not going to spring off. And then this teeny weeny little piece here goes just at the back of the broom here. And I know you can probably not see it, I'm just pushing it around with my finger, so I don't really want to lose that. So those 2 pieces I'm going to put back together, and we're just going to glue it. Now I've got a little bit of black fluff on there, but if you're like me, I get all kinds of paper fibres stuck into my cutting plates. Right, so moon down first. Now you could cut this whole thing in white if you wanted to, and you know, colour in watercolour, make your witch a lot more real by putting, you know, features onto her if you wanted to. But I'm just doing it the easy way, which is fitting my moon in here. So just slide it around until you get it accurate. And I believe that that is it. So I've got my moon down there. The next thing I'm going to do is glue the witch down. So you want to do the delicate bit so that that doesn't get ripped off. I'm just going down there. The edges of the broom. And then it just makes it really easy for the other pieces that you're going to fit onto there. Now, this is a bag topper, but you can cut the other piece off this, and you can actually just pop it on a card if you want to, and then put your spooky words and stuff. So I've got my little bit of glue there, and I need some for the witch's nose, just a little bit, brim of the hat, and there. And then we're going to flip that over and position her. Now I'm using these bits down here. I'm going to move that up so that you can see, to kind of gauge an even outline. Whoops. I think that's about it. Let's pop that in. Yep. That's at the bottom. Let me just give it a good old squish. Do you know, I've never been to Salem, and I keep saying to my hubby, we must go to Salem for Halloween one year. So I think that's in my future. But I do love Halloween. I love all the seasons, but my favourites are like the really vintage images of Halloween, and you know, all the holidays, like the Father Christmas, which is almost like the one that's on the Coke can. Do you know what I mean? And America has an absolutely awesome heritage of imagery for the holidays. I don't think there's any other country in the world that actually does it quite like America. That's not me insulting anyone out there. I'm just saying, when it comes to all those glorious vintage designs, they're just absolutely wonderful. You know, right down to St. Patrick's Day, when you look at all of those images, I mean, they're quite iconic, really, especially Santa Claus, because, of course, in Europe, it's very... I don't know how you describe Father Christmas in Europe. He's a very tall, skinny man with a sack on his back, you know, with greenery and toys and stuff. And he tends to look a little bit more like a gnome. But in America, of course, he's all cuddly, and his big white beard is more, you know, fluffed up and rounded, whereas it's quite pointed, almost like a garden gnome, I'd say, in Europe traditionally. So, you know, I think America's got a lot to be proud of with its iconic imagery for doing holidays. I'm just reaching across the desk. And even when I lived in England, the imagery that I always chose to use was vintage American. You know, you got wonderful stuff here that's really, really iconic. A little tiny bit there for the end of the broom. And I'm pretty sure it's got a tiny little curved section on it. But I'm sure that goes there. And then you push it down towards the end of the broom. Any little bits of glue you've got that you can't get off, wait until it's dry, and then just use a pencil eraser very gently and it will come off. But that is the bag topper, and that was really quick. But as I said, you know, if you wanted to use your markers and stuff, it's quite, I'll pick it up so that you can see. You can see the witch's nose and the chin. So if you wanted to draw or watercolour or anything you wanted to into that, then that's going to look fabulous too. But just fold it over, get it even, and then push. So your bag would go inside there. I'm just looking for something. Yeah. Imagine that this is a bag of treats. So you're going to put your tape inside there, and then you're going to close that one, and then that's your bag topper. But I just think that's absolutely great. Would look great on a card. I'm going to try and get close now. There you go. So you've got all your stitch outlines so that it's really easy to put down there. And that is lime green. Oh, well, it's kind of catching almost lime green there. But you know what colours are like on my camera. So anyway, we have Frankie and we have the witch. And I thank you so much for watching. As I said, Friday is my day. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.